In November of 2002, Sonia Blue was diagnosed with a cavernous angioma on her right medulla, basically a small lesion on her brainstem. In January of 2003, after suffering a stroke, she underwent surgery to remove the lesion.
Come out of that, really can't walk, can't talk very well, can't move, really can't move my head, can't swallow.
She was trying to find a way to deal with her disability and still not give up hope, especially after the years went by. Many years went by. Outside the normal period where people will regain their swallowing, Sonia did not.
It really affects your relationship with the world, right? With the most basic social function, eating and drinking.
And she just really refused to accept that this is the way her life was going to be. And she has really traveled the country really to do everything she can.
So my swallowing's not returning. And I am now pursuing it. I'm going to swallow. And I'm getting VitalStem. And I'm coming to Sacramento. And I'm flying to Seattle.
She's got an incredible energy about her, and what she's had to endure has really motivated us to be better people, to be better physicians.
I have been completely directed and crossed paths with some of the best healers and some of the most gifted and humanitarian clinicians.
She's helped countless others with similar problems, and that's really kind of the essence of Sonia. Is it's not just about her, it's what can I do for you?
I think it's about being an example for others to see how you can use your disability to not feel sorry for you, not get people to feel sorry for you and get their pity, but instead try to turn that around and help others that are in the same situation.
No, she didn't want to live her life spitting in a cup every 2 or 3 minutes. But she doesn't want other people to have to live that way either.
Through the National Foundation for Swallowing Disorders, which she is the president of, along with Dr. Belawski, who's got the idea, she's been, forming this national foundation. It's in its infancy now, but the idea is to have newsletters to go out to people with educational topics just like that. How do I take care of my G-tube? Where other patients can share their ideas and people can learn so they don't feel like they have to reinvent the wheel. She never expected to lose her swallowability and go through this horrible ordeal. But I think in the end that her life is going to have so much more contribution because of her disability now than it ever would have had she not had this terrible problem.
So one day I'm making chicken soup as a nice Jewish girl. I'm making chicken soup for my daughter. And I was very in the habit of tasting things. I put something in my mouth and then I'd have to spit it out. And how like when you drink something hot, you feel it, and then you can kind of like warm soup, you kind of feel it in your chest. Well, when you can't swallow it, you don't really feel temperature passed. So I could feel it in my mouth, but I could never feel it. So I took like a couple drops and just, and I had this thing where I would like cock my head like a bird, trying to favor the side that worked. And all of a sudden I felt some heat, like in an area where I had never felt it.
The thing that is most remarkable about her, I think, is that she is so tenacious and she never gave up.
I'd really just like to take this opportunity to thank her for being such a positive driving force. And I think it's very easy to become depressed and to become reclusive, especially when your entire social dynamics have been forever altered. But really, when you change that around and become a positive driving force and put humor into it, and don't take yourself too seriously, it makes us all better people, and makes me excited to come to work every day.